So, man, they're going through some tough times, and man, we need to all be praying for them. That's for sure.
I'm going to start with it because, Michael, before we get into promoting and talking about what we're here to talk about, you shared something. I shared it with Arn already, and I know he wants to comment on it. I'm going to throw it up on the screen right now. Michael says, besides this, among the many podcasts I listen to is the Dutch Mantel podcast. The host of that show has come out saying that Dutch health is not well. Just getting some positive vibes out there for him. Michael goes on to say Dutch has always spoken highly of you whenever your name's brought up on the show. But you said you had heard some of this about Dutch, right?
Yeah, I just pulled the clip up. It was the guy that is the co-host of their podcast. And, you know, I got a lot of time for that guy too. He's very fair in his judgments. And, you know, Dutch has always been a very intelligent guy where the business is concerned. He had a good background to start, you know, in Tennessee, and he's been around for, God, forever, probably going on 50 years. So he's got experience, and, you know, I think this bad health thing has really gotten bad, and he's been in and out of the hospital. I'm not sure if I, you know, can verify this, but I think the guy said that his wife as well had been in the hospital. Tough times, and man, we need to all be praying for him. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely prayers, well wishes, good vibes, all that good stuff for Dutch and his wife, for sure, if she's dealing with things as well. Man, no one likes to hear that. And you talk about a veteran, a legend in the business, Arn, and a great man, great guy, always speaks highly of you as well. So sending some prayers up definitely for Dutch. Michael, thank you for sharing that with us as well. I want to continue to mention too, Darth Payne, I see you here, Tim Angston, Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan. I know today is your birthday. I remember you saying that 2 weeks ago. CG's here, our buddy. So many are here already watching live. This is the virtual living room of Arn Anderson. Amy Vaughn is here, Arn. So many are here. It's just exciting to have so many of you here. In typical fashion, though, Arn, before we get into a lot of your questions, which thank you so many of you for asking, don't forget to use Super Chat. We just wanted to share that about Dutch to get things going, and then also talk a little bit about some of the things that are coming up on your calendar, Arn, and the family calendar as well, like we do traditionally here on the show. And I know you're excited because you have Brock, big show, TV taping this coming Saturday. We're going to throw it up on the screen for all of you to see. But he's back doing his thing with MLW again this Saturday in Chicago.
Yeah, and what a great city. And, I mean, they support every wrestling organization that comes there. The Chicago fans may be the very best on earth, and they'll travel. Cicero's just on the edge of town anyway. I don't think it's that far from Chicago itself. So the plans from talking to Brock are just to keep moving on forward and letting those guys just get more and more experience as a team. And much appreciation to his partner, for sure, CW, who's doing a great job in grooming him.
Yeah, for sure. They just so that you're all aware too, you can follow MLW at their YouTube channel, and they're going to be a part of the TV taping portion of Lucha Apocalypto, and that takes place this Saturday, November 9th. That event is sold out, Arn. But there was a clip that I kind of took some notes on, and they talk about CW and Brock embodying the legacy of the Anderson family. Brock Anderson, carrying on his family's story tradition, continues to build his name with a blend of raw talent and undeniable drive. This is all from their website, man. It was so cool to read this. But they will showcase why they're one of the most feared forces in tag team. Their match will also be filmed exclusively for beIN Sports to air at a later date. Don't miss your chance to witness them, and you can check it out 10 Eastern on MLW's YouTube channel this Saturday night. So we want to talk a little bit about that, and always want to be here to support Brock and everything he's doing with CW. My goodness, before we get too far, can we talk about the show that you just did in North Carolina, that throwdown in Tatertown, or what was the name of that one, where they really got a hold of who was it that they beat up? I had that in my notes too, but they kicked some butt up there too, of the Dawson brothers, sent them to the hospital.
Yeah, I think Brock is figuring out, it's great to be a great wrestler. Sometimes you got to turn up the volume, and you got to be a great brawler. And those guys outweigh Brock and his partner. They're much, much bigger. They've been together forever. They're a seasoned team. So sometimes you got to take a few shortcuts, and that's all part of the business.
I think you're going to probably see the rematch for that WrestleCade weekend. If you're not doing anything, or don't have plans, or need something to do, get to WrestleCade the weekend after Thanksgiving. You don't want to miss it. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Arn, you're going to be there. Brock will be there. So many people are going to be there, Arn. It's a who's who list of talent that'll be down at WrestleCade, and I know that AML is going to be hosting the show. Check out AML's Facebook page, by the way. You will see the beatdown that Brock and CW gave to Zane Dawson, and it is like it is Four Horsemen all over again. I'm telling you, that sends him to the hospital. But I have a feeling that comeuppance is gonna happen at WrestleCade. Go ahead.
And well, let me just say that I decided to interject myself.
Here he goes.
And how in God's name would I have known who came to foil me? I guess that's the right word. Foil the intervention. Ricky Steamboat.
So I didn't see that part of the clip. So he gets involved, huh?
He lit me up out there on the floor and prevented me from doing anything else. I don't know why he got upset. All I did was trip George.
George South.
George South. Of course, he is beloved and was fixing to win with the sleeper. So I just did what I do and interjected myself. And Ricky decided he would interject himself. What a reaction he got, and justly so. He's a legend.
So when you say interjected himself, did he throw the old chop your way, or?
Oh yes, a couple of them.
Nice.
The only thing kept me from going down was my ass was against the apron. So,
oh man!
Thank God for aprons.
Chops, and I bet they feel just like they did back in the day too.
He can still do. I'm sure he can still do anything he chose to do and make it look 100% like he used to. That's awesome. Just how talented he is.
Man, see, look at the good stuff these folks are still getting coming to these shows. They're seeing legends, not just the up and comers, the future of the business, but you're seeing Steamboat chopping the Enforcer. It doesn't get any better than that, or entertaining. After you get involved with George South.
Well, AML's got a great fan base, and it's a lot of the same fans. I'm starting to recognize faces now that we've been working with them for a while, and just they're so valuable in the fact that they're getting their money's worth, and they follow the stories, and they have a great time. It's a family atmosphere. The promotion itself I couldn't be happier with how they treat us, and they're much appreciated. That's for sure.
Good stuff.